2260 West Ambler, around 7:30 last evening, a report of a structure fire. As we were on the route, we could observe a large smoke condition developing, and as we got even closer to the scene, you could see extreme flame lengths. Upon arrival, we found more than just a double-wide manufactured dwelling that was reported. There was actually several structures behind the primary structure that were also well involved in fire.
The residents at home at the time or not?
There was a number of occupants who primarily occupied the structure, and then there was also some guests. So there was approximately 5 people in the structure at the time the fire ignited. A 6th then came in and discovered the fire. So it appears there was a delay in detection of the fire because the individuals inside that primary dwelling did not know that the back of the house was on fire.
So is there multiple residential dwellings, or what types of structures are they?
There was at least a 5th wheel trailer. There were 2 single wides on location, as well as a double wide with probably an addition or 2 on a primary dwelling.
And any injuries?
There were no injuries. Everyone safely evacuated the residence and stayed away from the area. There were no animals or pets involved. So as far as injuries or deaths, there were none. Significant fire load, and it took a lot of water and a lot of resources to put the fire out, again, because it encompassed a large area throughout the property and also the extent of fire upon arrival.
Let's talk a little bit about the resources and what you had to bring on scene for this type of fire.
We had every one of our water tenders with our primary engines on location, additional medic units. We fielded 2 different calls, or 2 additional calls during the primary fire, so there's no service interruption. For the community, our volunteers were actually training here last evening, so they had a very quick response and additional apparatus as well. We had a lot of pedestrian and vehicular traffic came in just to see the fire, and unfortunately it was blocking a lot of our main entry routes to the area, and including our water shuttle areas. So again, we ask people, if you want to see the fire, but stay in a safe area. Don't block the roadways because our apparatus can't get through. We blocked a good portion of the street, so obviously some of the neighbors wanted to get back to their properties, either to retrieve vehicles or leave their residences. And unfortunately, we couldn't allow that to happen because of the apparatus coming in and out of the area. So, a number of things. The sheriff's deputies are there for a reason. They're to help us maintain control of the scene, number one, and to ensure that nobody else gets hurt.
Do you know the cause of the fire at this point?
Deputy State Fire Marshal was summoned last night. He responded this morning, and he is in the midst of the investigation now. We were out there first thing this morning, and he has a substantial amount of information he's be going through.